Hello, pup parents, and welcome to today's episode of the Perfect Pup Podcast. My name is Devin. There's one item as a pup parent that you probably don't think about needing, but when you have it, you'll be so grateful that you do. And when you don't, you'll run into some nasty messes. So I'm talking about potty pads, puppy potty pads, puppy pee pads, whatever you want to call them. They are a lifesaver. And in this episode, I'm going to tell you why. Let's get right into it. A couple weeks ago, my wife and I are laying in bed, probably watching Ozark, and hear that dreadful noise, the kind of I'm not even going to try and do it, but that regurgitating, almost your dog's coughing, but it's not a cough. And it's that instant where you know your dog is probably about to throw up. It's the worst moment, one of the worst moments, one of the worst noises to hear as a pup parent. People joke that it should be an alarm clock, that noise. I would hate that, but people say that. Luckily, I reached into my bottom drawer, pulled out a puppy pad, tossed it to my wife. Literally, it was like an epic throw. Tossed it to my wife. She lays it out under my dog's scalp in front of her mouth. She throws up on the puppy pad. We fold it up, throw it away. No mess, no problem, no cleaning. I'm telling you, it was one of the highlights of my life, at least as a pup parent. I was so proud to have that puppy pad there. And it got me thinking, not enough people think about that. I got lucky. We had puppy pads for our older dog, Buddy, who's now passed away when he was having some bowel issues, just as part of being an old dog. And so we bought some puppy pads. We kept them, and I never knew what to do with them. And luckily, there was a couple instances similar to that one where something would happen and the dog would start throwing up and I'd be like, let's grab the puppy pads out from, they were stored somewhere. And now we've started putting them in a lot of places. We have them by our bedside, just in a drawer. We don't have a car. We live in New York City, but I would definitely have them in my car if I was driving a car. We put them in like our dog bag. So our dog backpack that we take to the park. If we're going to take our dogs in a taxi or a Lyft or an Uber, we bring some of those with us. Just having them in convenient places throughout your home. It's one of those things where it doesn't need to be out. You can have it in a drawer. You probably won't think about it very often, but when it is there and you need it, it is a game changer. It's honestly really nice to have too if your puppy has an accident or something happens where they're having maybe a medical issue or whatever it might be. Even if your dog does have an accident, it's super nice to be able to throw it on top of that. They're very absorbent. They're like multiple times more absorbent than just like a paper towel. So it's super helpful to have these around. It is my pro tip for the day. This is a short episode. I just implore you. You will be so happy if you have some puppy pads strategically around your home, in your car, in your purse, in your bag, so that when your dog may throw up or have an accident or something gross happens, you have a quick way to throw it under your dog and be able to catch whatever might fall and clean up a bit easier. If you need some potty pads, Pupford, we sell potty pads, and they are very good potty pads, super absorbent. They also are pretty compact, so you can, like I said, just fold them and have them in the middle console of your car, wherever you might need them. They are a super beneficial tool to have. Of course, they help for potty pad life. If you're training a puppy, if you're doing the potty training thing, of course they're helpful for that. But many pup parents don't think about the need for them long-term throughout their life to catch dog messes. Hopefully you do this. Hopefully you get some puppy potty pads, put them around your house, put them in a drawer. And I want to hear about your stories if you end up catching some vomit before it hits the floor. You'll be so proud. You'll feel so happy, and there will be so much less cleanup. And really, as a pup parent, that's really all you can ask for. So hope you enjoyed this episode. If you haven't already, please leave a review on Apple Podcasts. It helps this podcast get found by more pup parents like you. Other than that, we will catch you on the next episode.